today we are going to the Charleston Battery with a couple missions. So we're taking a different strat than the last time because the last event was good, and I got to talk to that one person. I'm not gonna lie, I was like just anxious most of the time. So because I felt like everyone was talking to somebody and I was not, and even though I loved the game, there were like, I'm short, so I kept having to like weave to watch it, and then I would like bump into people and feel really bad. So this one hopefully is a little bit easier. The strat for today though is gonna be a little bit different. I think it would be wise to make practical goals, because I went in to the last thing like, I'm gonna just talk to somebody and, you know, brighten their day. Hopefully I did that right with the one person, but like I need to be more intentional because that's the whole point of this. So here are the goals. Number one, first off, for the sake of actually getting this thing on going, I need to film more. I took one photo of the last event, and I now, to be fair, I did try to make a video and I like full on ruined it because I didn't hit record, put my phone up everywhere, and then hit record when I was putting it in my pocket. So technically I took 2 pieces of footage, but the video was useless. This time I'm going to try to at least get 3 different pictures, footage, whatever. The main goal is to talk to 2 people, right? We're upping it 1. To have those conversations last longer than, I feel like 15 seconds is, you know, too short to be like, hey, it's short enough to be like, hey, how are you? Cool. Nice to meet you. But like, if you last longer than 15 seconds, you're bound to have more conversations, I feel like. I don't know. So we'll see. It's not like I'm gonna be counting my head, but like, I'm gonna try to make it last longer. I'm the worst at small talk, but we shall see. I did, however, I was at Walmart earlier today, and I don't know if this is creepy, but the cashier's name was, I think it was Cheryl, and I was like, I just said, hey, I like your shirt, blah, 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 and then she just said something, and then I like just kept prompting questions, and we had a conversation the entire time as she was checking out all my items. And at the end, I was like, okay, bye Cheryl, nice talking to you. And she like looked at me and she was like, and I was like, oh shoot, is that weird to like call somebody by their name if they didn't introduce themselves? It's like, they have a name tag. I just read it, I don't know. Hopefully that wasn't weird. Hopefully she doesn't think I'm awkward, but, and I didn't ruin that experience. Anyways, to one of the most important parts of the night, the outfit choice. So it is most likely going to be like gloomy and rainy, and I also wasn't aware that their colors were black and yellow, but I picked out this dress like 2 days ago when I thrifted it, and I was like, I'm wearing this because I think it's so cute. So it's blue. It's not gonna match the people, but I also like stalk their Instagram page so that I could find out like how all out these people go. Now, a lot of people have like the jerseys on, but the people who don't have jerseys on are just wearing normal clothes. So I feel like if I were to like go all out in black and yellow without a jersey, I feel like people would be like, I don't know. Somebody who went to one before, tell me if that's weird. I guess I'll figure it out tonight. But I'm gonna wear this, and I do have a really nice raincoat in the trunk of my car that I have to grab, but just in case it has a spider on it or something, because it is in the truck bed, I am going to pick one of those rain jackets up there. I promise they're folded. They don't look, it's not that bad, but like I do have a lot. Let me put this on and show you the fit. And then I don't know what kind of shoes. I don't know. I might wear my strapped sneakers. We'll see. I'll put on the fit and figure it out. You know, I kind of look like I'm going to a picnic, but this was the dress I really wanted to wear. And then I have this jacket. I stole this from my father. This is in case it rains. This is also chicken noodle soup that I made, and I feel like it's not cold enough to go into the fridge. The only thing I learned in culinary in high school was that you have to make sure the chicken's a certain temperature before putting it away. We're gonna risk it. Depending on parking, we might be late. I also changed the jacket because I was sweating. Literally nothing when it's planned. I was walking up and I asked the guy, I was like, hey, can I park here? Like, I've never been here before. Am I gonna get a ticket? And he was like, no, but you can park there, but the game doesn't start until 9:30. It was 7:15-ish. The rain delayed the game and I was like, okay. So he got his ticket moved to next week, and I was about to ask him how to do that, but then I was like, well, it doesn't really matter because I have church camp next week, so I'm not gonna be here anyways. I was like, dang it. So I was like, well, I was this close to just going home, but then I figured I should probably go out and do something because I said I would. I was like, okay, fine. So I looked up some places like sports bars to watch the FIFA game at, and I was on the way to one and there's this massive tree in the road, which I found some other guy reporting on like just now on Instagram. This is so funny. I mean, not funny that it fell, but like funny that they're reporting on something I literally pulled up on. And I was like, okay, well, I'm not going here. So then I had to whip back around back in the direction of the stadium. And I went to a B-dubs because I love B-dubs. Still contemplating if I was gonna go to the game or if I was just gonna watch the FIFA game, because I was like, it's like muggy outside and stuff. So what I did was I stayed at the B-dubs and I was just sitting there and I ordered ice cream cookie sandwich thing. I mean, not sandwich, ice cream cookie, what's it called? The pan thing? I don't know, whatever. So I ordered that. A few people sat around me, but I just didn't know how to start a conversation. I was literally like, so, and then the other people who sat by me had like people they were talking to, so I wasn't gonna interrupt. But then after that, I was like, okay, well, it's 9:15, and so I was like, I should probably go to the game just to see what it was like, because I already paid for it, so I'm like, might as well see if I would ever go back. And I went there, I showed up, and there was actually a lot of people still there, which I was surprised. Then I got a Sprite because I was like trying to keep myself awake. The weather actually wasn't bad. I sat next to nobody. The closest person was like 2 rows diagonal forward and 2 rows diagonal up behind me, and so I was like trying to figure out how to start a conversation. I saw the guy in front of me who had the game on, and I was like, oh, great opportunity to start a conversation, but also like I want to know what the game is like. So I asked him, I was like, hey, is that the Argentina game? He was like, yeah. And then I said, what's the score? And then he told me it was just 1-0. And I was like, I didn't know what to say after that. I was like, thank you. So yeah, I'm really not good at this. The extent of my conversations until I went to go ask the cop if, when I was leaving, if he could take a picture of me. And I accidentally made literally all the cops move because I was like, well, can you take a picture? And he's like, yeah, sure. And then I was like by the field, and when I pointed, it was like right where the people were, right where all the cops were, and I felt so bad because they all like dispersed just so I could have a picture. And I was like, I'm embarrassed. And so then I'm standing there like, so that was that. It was just a chaotic day. The game was still really cool. I do want to go back when it's not pouring down rain. and when it's not at 9:30 because I was so sleepy. Like I literally had to leave early because I could not. I was afraid I'd be sleeping on the drive back. But that's the tea. I didn't talk to anybody really long at all. So I don't know if you call it a fail because it was still cool. Like, it was still a cool experience, and I still, you know, did something I never did before. And I try to have a good conversation with these people, but it didn't really lead anywhere. So I don't know. I'm not quite sure how to end this video because I don't know how. I didn't do anything. Actually, I did take a lot more videos being there, and I should have already put them in the video so you can tell. I guess that's a success. I don't know. Anyways, I'm so tired. Okay, that's it. That's all I got.